Imagine a life where your true essence is your dominant strength, where you stand proud and unyielding, authentic at every moment. This thought is liberating, isn't it? Now reflect, what prevents you from living this way? In an era where we are bombarded by expectations and ideal models, this video explores a revolutionary idea: living unapologetically, authentically, and freely. This is not just an invitation to reflect, but an open challenge. Is it really possible to live this way? Yes, it is, but not without difficulties. Giving up living behind masks, ceasing to seek others' approval, and refusing to temper your personality to make others comfortable can seem a daunting path. Think about how much time and energy are wasted each day to conform, to meet the expectations others have of us. It's an exhausting way of living that not only deprives us of our vitality, but also of our unique contributions to the world. Recognizing the value of your unique gifts, your authentic voice, and your unexplored potential can be the first step toward a life of greater fulfillment. Here, we will dive into the wisdom of ancient Stoics and the heroic female figures of Greek mythology to discover how we can break free from these invisible chains and live with authenticity. Prepare for a journey that goes beyond simple self-help. This is a manifesto for a fully lived life, an invitation to break the mold and reveal your true nature to the world. With the support of timeless stories and teachings, we'll explore how to truly live each day as our authentic selves. In the heart of ancient Greece, figures like Socrates and Plato discussed and outlined principles that echo through the ages. But it is perhaps in Stoic thought that we find the brightest gems of wisdom applicable to our quest for authenticity. The Stoics teach us the value of inner resilience and self-control, virtues that Athena, with her wisdom in war and peace, embodied perfectly. Imagine Socrates in the marketplace of Athens, challenging popular opinions with nothing but the boldness of his critical thinking. He argued that self-understanding is the first step toward any form of wisdom. Know thyself, a motto that resonates not just through the temples, but also in our everyday lives. This Stoic principle is vital for those seeking to live authentically. You cannot be true to others if you are not first honest with yourself. Plato, a pupil of Socrates, deepened these ideas in his famous dialogue, The Republic, where he extensively explores themes of justice and morality, both personally and socially. In this work, Plato describes his vision of an ideal society, where justice reigns supreme, exemplifying how authentic living is closely linked to morality and the balance of virtues. For Plato, living authentically meant listening to the music of one's convictions, a personal melody that resonates with the deepest truths of each individual. Seneca, a later Stoic, spoke of the importance of living according to nature, an invitation to recognize and embrace our truest inclinations. For Seneca, freedom came from refusing to be enslaved by the opinions of others, a lesson he repeatedly emphasized in his dialogues with Nero. These Stoic teachings provide a compass for those seeking to break free from the chains of social expectations. Consider the courage of Socrates facing accusations and capital punishment, or Plato's determination to seek truth beyond appearances. Here lies a clear message. Your life is yours to live, not a theater for the satisfaction of others. The Stoic perspective teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can always dominate our reactions, choosing the response that reflects our true nature. In the vast pantheon of Greek mythology, female figures are not just presences, they are pillars of strength, wisdom, and courage. Their stories are not just tales of the past, but vivid and powerful examples for anyone seeking to live with authenticity and moral strength. Take Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and protector of women and children. Independent and proud, Artemis embodies the essence of freedom and personal autonomy. Her refusal to conform to marital expectations and her dedication to the wild teach us the value of standing firm in our ideals, even when the external world pressures us to conform. Likewise, Athena, goddess of wisdom and strategy, emerges not only as a figure of martial power but also as a symbol of intelligence and judgment. Her birth, bursting forth fully formed from Zeus's helmet, symbolizes a birth unconstrained by conventions. Athena, patron of heroes like Odysseus, advises those seeking truth and justice, showing that true strength lies in knowing when and how to act, always maintaining integrity. And let us not forget Penelope, wife of Odysseus, famed for her cunning and patience. During her husband's 20-year absence, she repelled numerous suitors with ingenuity and cunning, weaving and unweaving a tapestry. Penelope not only preserves her family's honor, but acts with a subtle but firm determination, symbolizing resilience and inner strength. These women, these goddesses, teach us that authenticity and strength do not derive from compliance or relinquishing our values, but from remaining steadfast, faithful to ourselves, despite challenges and pressures. Each story is a call to action for those who feel the weight of social expectations, a reminder that true strength manifests by maintaining our essence, regardless of external circumstances. In the epic of life, we often face choices that test our authenticity. In times of crisis or calm, the value of remaining true to ourselves is a theme explored not only by Stoic philosophy, but also by mythological legends. The story of Cassandra offers a particularly powerful introspection on how crucial and sometimes painful it can be to live authentically. Cassandra, endowed with the gift of prophecy by Apollo, lives a tragic fate. Though she possesses knowledge of the future, no one believes her predictions. This myth teaches us the harsh truth about authenticity. Being true can mean being misunderstood or even ignored. Yet Cassandra's determination not to betray the truth, despite the consequences, underscores the importance of remaining true to our principles. This narrative resonates deeply in the modern struggle for personal and social acceptance. Every day we face the temptation to mold our opinions and behaviors to fit in, to be accepted. However, Cassandra's courage in remaining authentic, even at the cost of loneliness and discredit, encourages us to consider the price of conformity. Authenticity requires courage, especially in a world that often rewards conformity and punishes individuality. The story of Cassandra urges us to reflect on how much we are willing to compromise for acceptance, and how powerful we can be when we choose to truly live as ourselves. To embrace our authenticity, it is essential to cultivate self-acceptance, understand our limitations and qualities, and above all, have the courage to present ourselves to the world without masks. The lesson here is clear. Personal truth, when fully embraced, not only frees the individual, but can also illuminate the path for others. Throughout this journey through Stoic wisdom and the feats of mythological heroines, we have explored how authenticity intertwines not only with resilience, but also with personal freedom. Every story, every example we have discussed serves to remind us that our true strength lies in our ability to remain true to ourselves, despite external pressures. Athena, Artemis, and Cassandra are not just figures of a distant past. They are eternal symbols of the struggle for personal integrity in a world that too often pushes us toward conformity. Like Athena, we can fight for our wisdom. Like Artemis, we can protect our independence. Like Cassandra, we can stand firm in our truth, even when the world chooses to ignore us. This is not just a lesson in history or mythology, but an urgent call to action. The modern world, with all its complexities and challenges, requires even firmer resolve. It is time to recognize that your authenticity is not just a personal right, but also a responsibility toward yourself and the community around you. Every time you choose to be authentic, you not only elevate yourself, but you give others permission to do the same. I challenge you to live boldly and without excuses. Choose to be true to your principles, to embrace your uniqueness, and to shine with the light of your true essence. The journey will not be without obstacles, but history teaches us that the greatest challenges lead to the sweetest victories. Remember, your strength does not lie in others' acceptance, but in your acceptance of yourself. Do not wait for a better moment. The time to act is now. Be bold, be brave, be yourself without excuses. The world awaits the gift of your authenticity. Do not deny yourself, nor the world, the beauty of your truth. If this video has inspired you to live more authentically and to rediscover the strength of your convictions, I invite you to leave a like and share your story in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss our future videos, where we will continue to explore the paths of courage and authenticity. Your support helps us bring these important conversations to more people. Remember, your authenticity is your gift to the world. Share it generously. Thank you for being part of our community.